Hey guys, just want to talk to you about muscle cramps in your leg, in your hand, in your foot. They're not fun. I'm going to give you one tip to help alleviate them immediately when you get them. So before I give you an immediate fix to those spasms, let's talk about what causes these things. So there are a multitude of things that cause these things, from being pregnant, a change in fluid shift, from chronic diseases like diabetes, even some blood pressure and heart medications can do this. And if you think that that's the cause, speak to your health practitioner about that. But probably the most common thing that we see in a clinical setting from patient to patient, day to day, especially since we've had a tremendous amount of humidity this summer, is subclinical dehydration. We're just not drinking enough water. And because water makes up a big percentage of our muscles, if there's less of it, then our muscles won't function properly, and that can result in spasm. The other thing is, with the dehydration comes a lack of nutrients. So things like potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, a lack of these nutrients or electrolytes can create, again, an imbalance in the muscle. The muscle doesn't like that. You might be suffering from sciatica, a disc herniation, or disc bulge. That can sometimes do it well, but let's speak about the things that we can do to control. So we can increase our water intake, we can increase our electrolyte intake, and by eating a whole food diet with greens and vegetables, we get all these things without having to think about it. So preventing those are some of those things you can do. What you can do to help alleviate it immediately is something we call reciprocal inhibition. Reciprocal inhibition is, we'll use this joint as an example. When you flex your arm and contract your bicep, your body will send a reflex back to your spinal cord and then tell the nerves to send a reflex to inhibit or reduce the contraction in the opposite muscle, in this case the triceps. And the reason the body does that, it doesn't want you to try to move a joint and then have two muscles fighting over the joint. The good news about that is that we can use that in a spasm situation. So let's hypothetically say our calf goes into spasm and it contracts and it's trying to point our toes straight. Well, what we do, we automatically inherently try to stretch the calf, but what's actually happening is you're actually contracting the front of the leg, lower leg, contracting your tibialis anterior, and what that does, it sends a reflex back to the calf to tell it to relax. So immediately following a spasm in your hand, in your foot, in your calf, in your leg, contract the opposite side muscle on the opposite side of the joint. It'll help reduce the tension, it'll help create inhibition to the opposite side muscle, and it'll make you much happier. The other thing that can help reduce some discomfort after you've done that and you've got the spasm under control is putting some heat on it. That always feels good, but the quickest way is utilize reciprocal inhibition, say that 5 times fast, and it will immediately help start to reduce that spasm and get you on your way to feeling a lot better. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, ask them below and I'll be happy to answer them. Have a fantastic day.